Holy shit. We have a lot to talk about. Florida game right here is getting ready to get back on right here. I got the Vanderbilt and Bama game on here. Um, wow, what a bunch of interesting games. Even though some of them are blowouts right now, very interesting games. We'll start with Bama Vandy. It's lived up to the hype so far. 14-7. It's been a pretty good game. Ty Simpson, he had that one interception. First drive that went for it on 4th and 1. Kalen DeBoer's been pretty aggressive when it comes to 4th and short. These past few games, he did it multiple times in Georgia game. He's done it in this game. He threw an interception on that play, though, but it's been a really good game. Vandy does get the ball start second half, so if Vandy can score and go up by 14, then they'll be putting the pressure on Bama. But it's been a really good game so far, and that's not even the best part of it. Florida is on top of Texas 19-7, which like I said before this game was on, I said this could be an upset alert, and right now it's looking like that. There is still a whole second half, but the reason why I felt like this was an upset is because I'm pretty sure all of you can agree with me on this. Texas has not looked that good this year. Yeah, they had the close loss to Ohio State. Yeah, okay, but other than that, they haven't looked good. Arch Manning hasn't lived up to the hype, which I don't even know why he got all that hype in the first place. This is his first year starting and all that. He has not that much experience, and they're already hyping him up and all that. So, I mean, he hasn't looked that good and all that, but Texas hasn't looked good in general either. And if they don't start to figure it out, they may get blown out by a Florida team that's not that good. And I know Florida fans come back, well, if we win, that means we're good. No, you guys are still dog shit. The only reason why I thought this may be an upset is because Texas hasn't looked good, and because the Swamp is probably one of the toughest places to play at. It's not because of the Florida team. That's not why. DJ Lagaway has a turnover issue. He has so many interceptions. So it's not the Florida team that is making me think that they could upset Texas. It's really those two reasons why I said Texas just hasn't looked that good this season. And it's a pretty tough place to play on. But other games, UCLA, this might be worse. I don't know which is worse, UCLA or Florida winning. UCLA is up 27-7 against Penn State. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. I was not expecting that. UCLA is a big old fucking mess. Fired their head coach. Nico hasn't been doing that well and all that. And you're losing to that team? Is Penn State horrible? UCLA is not good at all. They have not looked good all season. They haven't looked good at all. And Penn State's making them look like they're a top fucking 5 team. They're fucking terrible. 27-7. Wow. Wow. That's sad. Louisville, Virginia tied at 14-14. I figured this would be a pretty good game. Obviously, Virginia coming off that big win against Florida State. And then Louisville, they haven't looked that great this season and all that. But I figured this game would be sort of, an even matchup. Both teams, kind of, are about the same sort of level. I really thought it was going to be a good game, and it's turned out to be a good game. 14-14. It's been another exciting game. Like I said, some of these games, blowouts, some of them close and all that, but regardless if it's a blowout or like a tie game or a close game, all these games are fun right now. Yeah, multiple games that could be upsets. You got some good games that are tied or, pretty close. Boise State, Notre Dame's good, 14-7. Notre Dame's winning. A whole lot of games going on right now and a whole lot of shit going on. Potentially 2 upsets. Potentially Penn State and Texas get upset. I wasn't expecting both teams to get upsetted. Like I said, there is still a whole second half, but I thought maybe that we would maybe get one upset. And before some people would be like, well, Vandy being Bama is an upset. Nah, Not really. I mean, yeah, I know Bama's ranked higher than Vandy, but I wouldn't really consider that to be an upset. Whereas you look at like Florida, they're 1-3, not ranked. They're beating the ninth ranked team by 12. You look at UCLA, who's 0-4, beating Penn State 27-7. That might be the biggest shocker. I don't see how anybody could have saw UCLA even competing with Penn State, and Penn State's making them look like they're a top team. It's absolutely pitiful. It's terrible, and it just makes Penn State not even look like a national championship contender. I mean, they had a big game against Oregon, blew that, and then you come and face UCLA, and you look even worse. You look like you're a fucking mediocre team. You look fucking shitty. We'll see what happens in the second half of these games. But my God, Penn State and Texas, I'm honestly wondering what the hype was all about. I really am. They're both playing like dog shit. I don't understand. We'll see what happens in the second half. Texas, Penn State, you better figure it the fuck out. Otherwise, your ass is grass. Idiots.